Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money, Saturday the 8th of July. It says here on the computer. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for tuning in. YouTube channel, Winning Free Picks, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, podcast form, wherever you're listening. You know I appreciate it. And probably Monday on Midday Money, I'll give everybody a shout out. All the countries listening. Probably make fun of the Canadians. Not a lot of Canadians. Last time I checked, we're on the show. We'll see how we're doing. Maybe we get a little rise in our Canucks following us. Who knows? Let's go. We'll get some picks up here in the chat. We'll tweet it out for those in the Twitter universe following. Maybe you're watching on Twitter. I don't know if anybody watches on Twitter. The show is on Twitter, but give me a follow on Twitter. I just posted just some retweets back in May where I said while I'm beyond the string bean is nothing but a Sean Bradley bust. That's my take. I said it back then. I'll stick with it. Way ahead of the Sean Bradley takes that are coming out today because, let's be honest, a bunch of 20-year-olds probably didn't know who that guy was until ESPN bought him up or wherever they saw it on. Anyway, we have plenty of time to make fun of that terrible pick by San Antonio. Let's get into a little recapping action here of Major League Baseball. So, bad day in the video yesterday. What am I going to say? No doggy love. There was none. 2-6 day. Cubbies won. Super. Detroit over. But Detroit, doggy loser. Natty's loser. Reds loser. KC. A lot of ugly dogs. And it was an ugly day. 196 and 239 in the video. Some work. Definitely to do second half of the season. I think we'll be okay. Gonna grind away a little bit, try to eke out some winning days, knock it down. It's a hill to climb. It is what it is. We'll see how we do. I'll tell you, it's all hunky dory. Premium picks. We're on a nice little run here. Lynn and Wade's, what are we, 15-3? Last 18 picks or something along those lines. Not too shabby. Again, those are all coming in. But when you're trying to mix and match, you can't give everything out on the video because you have people who purchased packages, mixing them up. Sometimes it's difficult. It happens. All right, today's picks. We did add a little bit, but almost the same as last night, right? Almost the same here. We got the Twins under 8.5, although I believe that line has ticked down to an 8 spot, right? Is that correct? Has that dropped? It is now an 8. I see a 7.5 out there. But tuned in last night, you have a 8.5, and that's what we're using because we used the lines that we put out last night. So there's that. Brewers team total over 4.5 minus 120. This actually came down because I think this was like a 130 last night. 137. I'm like, hey, why lay to 32 or 37? Let's bump it up to 5. So concerning, yes, because Luke Weaver. I don't know. Either way, we'll go Brewers here. They've scored runs in a bunches, honey bunches of runs. Cleveland no bottom 9. Now Tim Earl loves this Williams kid. I look at it as he has had one good start, and it was versus these Royals. And KC just looks anemic at times offensively. So, am I going to lay a 160, 180? What is the official line here at a 1203? Just for what it is. Again, I have them posted a little earlier. I see 178s, 185s, 172, 175. Yeah, that's not happening with me. So we will go a little no at bat bottom 9 for Cleveland minus a $120 there. Phillies get the call here. This line has switched. I see Philly as a dog now. Interesting. Philly dogs. You want to take them plus 105? Sure. I put them out. They were minus 105. Why am I getting in front of a team that has won 4 in a row and 13 straight on the road? I'm not. We'll lay to 105. Red Sox with the big maple. Paxton on the hill. Now, this line has moved a little bit from last night's 105. I am seeing a Uh, I think it's a minus one to 130 now to 130 run line. And even the no bottom nine bet for Paxton. Not that I'm going no bottom line in this game here. It's a 170. I'd still stress out the run line here. Paxton's pitching better. A's are the A's. Sorry, Oakland fans. I apologize. I apologize. That you know what? Have to talk about home run derby real fast. Just a real quickie. Just a real quickie to the home run derby. Garcia's a 6-1. Betts was a 10-1. I mentioned last night. I said, I think I wrote the wrong odds down for him, and I did write the total wrong odds down. I did do a switcheroo here with the odds for him, simply because we're 4 days away from that, and it was just a misprint. It wasn't a odds move where it changed on me. I just fat fingers. I messed it up. I was like, wow, I was on the one site and. I don't know. I put 6 Garcias and I saw Betts was 8 on the one, but it was 10 on BetMGM where I initially went for my props. Either way, Garcia and Betts, I'm not looking for the short Alonso. And as I mentioned, there is no Alonso over Betts or Betts over Alonso. Why is there no Mookie Betts? Has me thinking. I'll take Betts National League on Tuesday, in case you're interested in that. And I think it was Ronnie last night asked me. I'm like, what are why I like these? And listen, am I going to bet these? I think I'm probably going to put a couple bucks on Betts just because. Why are there no Betts exacta? Over Alonso. Maybe he doesn't make it out first round. They said, you know what? He's gonna hit 2 home runs. You want him to show up? Perhaps that's the case. But no real rhyme or reason for these. People are going to ask for them. I don't know why. I can't remember the last time I bet a home run. I probably put them out. Maybe nothing significant. You shouldn't be betting crazy on these kind of games anyway. All right, let's get back to the regular stuff here. I want to. Should I throw Nick under the bus? First of all, 49 days of college football. That being said, last night, I said his name. I can repeat it. He'll be in the chat. Talking about winners before games are over. Now, I don't like that. Guy said Padres are winner up 3-1. I said, thanks for jinxing us. Loser. Pirates under looking good. It was 0-0. He said that. Next inning was a 5-spot put up. Loser. Cardinals. Blowing leads. I didn't even have 2 of those games. Don't ever. I say it all the time. I believe in the gambling gods. Doing this for 40 years. Well, 30, whatever it is. It's being sarcastic. 1990. You can't just be thinking the game's a winner in the 3rd inning. 5th inning. 8th inning. The 10th inning in the 0-0 game, you got an under. Don't be saying that kind of stuff. Not that I'm superstitious and stuff like that, but man, sometimes you just gotta keep that inside. Man. Anyway. Here we go. Let's get to the chat. Let me get a drink first here. Stephen Bowman. Member. He's a member of the team. Did the Phillies break the franchise record 13 straight road wins in 1976? I like them too. I have them here in the chat. Why wouldn't I think they win? I mean, they're playing excellent. I mean, winning on the road, winning at home, winning period. Suarez having a nice little run. Marlins in a little bit of a funk. Get beat up by Atlanta. You don't take St. Louis serious, or you're just not hitting, which is a problem with the Marlins. Sometimes you can't hit a bit. I think they do it. Live dogs today. Phillies. This is Steven again. Phil's doggy, Pirates, Mariners. So Phillies, sure. I mean, you're on a 4-game win streak, I think you're alive. Pirates with Keller, sure. I mean, guys pitch well. I mean, is he regressed a bit? Yes. Do I like taking teams on 3-game losing streaks? No, but I understand. Mariners, absolutely. I said earlier this is a huge series for Seattle. Got a couple under your belt already. Wu has not been terrible. He had a bad outing. He's not that bad. Framber is really good. I don't. The under's down to 7. I can't really get involved there. Uh, I don't hate the Mariners. It's a stay away from me. I missed the first games in this boat where they took the first two, so I'm a little annoyed at that. It's sometimes, Steve. I want to see how teams play out before you get like it. I don't mind not winning or some cases not losing, however it'll be. See how they play. Good for them. Do they get the sweep? That'll be nice. Set it into the break. Give them some life. Angels today with Detmers. I can't say no to a Detmer. Little plus money there, sure. You go in KC, huh? Lose it to 5 straight. I can't do it. Can't do it. Cleveland, no bottom 9. Did I add that? Was that in the chat? Because I have it written down here. Yes, it is. Maybe I didn't finish my picks. I might have forgot the no bottom line, no bottom 9 for the Cleveland team. Yeah, so I'm not with you on the Royals. You like the Orioles today? They've won 3 in a row. I don't hate it. A little bit of a dog. I mean, I'm glad I got the under. We got a good number last night on the under. And the Cubbies. As we said last night, Italian we thought was a good spot. I thought it was a good spot. Paid off. Old team, good numbers at the ballpark. Yanks can't hit. Smiley, I don't think is as good of a spot. I mean, we had Rendon off of a rehabbing, whatever, injured list, however you want to word it. We knew he wasn't going to go deep, and there'd be a little bit of mess, rust. That's one thing. Hey, I'm dominating AAA. Okay, well, welcome to the majors. Now you had the Yanks drop 3 in a row. Cole's on the hill. The no bottom 9 last night, I mentioned it. I forgot who came in and asked. It was later on in the show. And again, we're like an hour plus last night for look at lines. No bottom 9 was 125. It is now 150. Can you take the Cubs? I mean, I'm not going to say no to taking a plus 150, 160, 170 versus a team on the 3-game losing streak, but I couldn't pull. I hit it yesterday. I'm happy. Today, I don't know. Here's my guy, Ronnie. All your home run derby bets odds went up. Well, the no, Garcia is still $6. The Mookie one changed because I just wrote in the wrong number. I wrote the wrong number. It was wrong. I don't know why I put 6. It was not 6 on either of the pages. I don't know what I did. Sometimes I'm rushing. Now, if it was something as of I do a Philly. If I put Philly minus 105 last night and then it flips and I put, well, it's plus 105 today. Well, I'm not doing that. That's not right. Me typing in the wrong number. Like if these things change for Monday, I'm not changing. That doesn't change, Ronnie. Football. We put football out on a Sunday night as a free pick. Monday for the next weekend. College football on a Saturday, on a Tuesday, whatever it is. Hey, we're taking these guys plus 8.5. Oh, look, it's 11. Well, I got 6.5. What am I going to do? 8, whatever. The home run derby odd was fat fingers. It is. Roger Federer says he's done with the Reds after a loss there. So a 20 and 5 run, you're done now, huh? You're done. 20 and 6, you're off them. 20 and 5, you'll take them. 20 and 6, they're the worst team in baseball. Wow, what the heck is going on with all these? What the heck? Why is that in there so many times? That's terrible. Don't know how that even happened. I apologize why it's posted so much there. What is? Oh, yeah. StreamYard. J Rock, Seager Ramirez home run parlay plus 1770. It's a good number there. You got Singer's kind of bad and uh, Jake Irvin. Sure. Eric Estes. Let's get it. Eric, I appreciate you commenting. I don't think I've seen you comment before. Thanks for popping in. Good morning. Good afternoon. T Money's here. Good afternoon, brother. Another hot one on the East Coast. It's disgusting up. Time to make some money. It's always time to make the money. It's like the time to make the donuts guy. I had the big stay in about 3 weeks. So I'll take it. Means today I'll get killed. That's why you just don't get crazy. Don't be like, look at this. I had a great day and I'm going to go crazy. No, you don't do that. You enjoy your winnings. If you don't love something, you don't bet it. If you sort of like something, maybe put a little something small on it, half a unit, quarter unit, whatever. 6-2 day, I say, laid the chalk. Chalky day, huh? Today, you got the Cubbies. Again, don't hate that. We talked about that. Brewers team total over 5 plus 102. Sure. Red Sox 2.5 with the big Maple Paxton. I don't hate it over the A's. Mariners at plus $2. Why not? I said it. I said I thought the Mariners could need a sweep here. So far, 2-0. Michael Amata. Good morning. Good to see you. And a good morning from Steven after he asked about his picks. Eric says Blue Jays run line. Here we go. First loser of the day. Toronto run line lock. Eric. Obviously, you didn't tune in to look at lines last night. We went through Kevin Gaussman's wonderful season and how it's easy to say, let's take a run line here. It's against Detroit. Well, let's run it back on his run lines. 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, 2-8, 3-8, 4-8, 5-8, 5-9, 5-10, 6-10, 6-11, 6-12 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight up losses. No. Yeah, I don't want to lay $2 either. We're not laying 135 on a run line with a guy who has 8 losses. No, thank you. And it's not, he's only 7-4. The team has 8 losses. I don't know. To me, not good. 10-8. I don't know. Not making much money when you're laying 135 in some of these spots. No, thank you. No, thank you. I guess Detroit gets a win. They got Manoah came in Cy Young for last game, or form, I should say. Yeah, 135 would no. No, Eric. No. The pen had to come out for that one. Here he is, Nick. Hit the like button. Here's the guy. I thought you were having a South Friday during looking at lines last night. I didn't have the premiums. I had a great. I had the Cubbies. I had Atlanta. I had a good day. But free pick and video wise, didn't have a good one. I mean, premium sides were on a 15-3 run. Not so in the video. Video and also in the video picks that give out more kind of stuff that people like a team total. Sometimes you throw the props in here, stuff like that. Team money. Sean Alvarez, 2+ hits is plus $5. That should be everyone's play today. Win or lose, it is a great bet. For the Mets, right? Alvarez for the Mets. This is where you're going. Plus $5 versus Snell. 4 hits last night. 2-2, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0-0. So the last 3 games, he has 2+ hits. The 7 games before that, he had 3 hits. So it comes out to about 1 hit a game. He's got 11 hits in 10 games. I mean, win or lose, it's a great bet. I don't know. If you lose, it's not a great bet. It's a loser. T-money. I'm all over it. Let's good luck. Lock it in with the Kings in the house. Good morning. Michael, like, did Nick mush you with the winner's message in chat? I'm not saying who it was. I'm not saying who it was who said, "Oh, Cardinals winner, under Pirates winner, Padres winner." The games weren't even over yet. Yeesh. Today, Marlins money line. They're gonna win. I mean, I don't hate that just based on the money move on the game. Now I'm gonna bet the Marlins as a fave right now when they could have had a shorter number last night. Um, tough to go against the Phillies. It's a no play for me. Philly is the way better team. I don't know if they're way better. I honestly think the Marlins pitching staff's really good. Now, they sent down Perez and brought up Cueto. Doesn't make sense. I understand we're limiting pitch counts, and it's the All-Star break, bro. I get it. You want to sit him down and bring up a bullpen guy for a day or two? All right. I mean, put him on a 10-day DL to give him some rest for 2 weeks. If you want to bring up Cueto. Again, I like the Marlins pitching staff a lot. Eric says Blackburn's been kind of good. He hasn't been terrible. He hasn't. As bad as Oakland's rap is as being a terrible team, you throw a guy out there with a 4-something ERA, you're like, all right, it's baseball today, right? I mean, you're not, how many guys are going 17-7 with 2.5 ERAs? He's got limited starts because he came back from injury, right? Against the Braves a couple weeks ago. 7 starts. Nothing too terrible. 1 run, 5 runs, 0, 2, 4, 1. There's another 5 spot. I mean, he's good for a couple. He gives up a 5 in 5 innings. Here's 0 in 6 innings. Here's 1 in 5 innings. On the flip side of that, you have the Sox, who are at home a tremendous hitting team. I think they're number 1 batting average team at home in baseball. So, do I want to run to the A's at plus $2? What are the A's? So we're going to talk some run line action with the A's. They have not been terrible. 21-25 on a run line. 2.5 probably keeps you in it. They had been competitive. What is the juice on that? Are you? I mean, you have to be the run line alone. Getting plus 1.5 is plus 105. So you got to definitely be laying here at this number. I do not have that in front of me. I have to go. I'm not going to go dig for that, but I am bringing up the Sox at home as a team, number 1 in baseball, 288 batting average, number 2 in base, number 5 in slugging, and number 3 in on base plus slugging. So they do hit, and you got a mediocre at best pitcher on the hill, unless it's really something juicy. A parlay lean. Here we go. What's a parlay lean? A's and Phillies. Is that your parlay? I'm guessing from your comments. Mookie Betts is my lock for home run. Eric just jinxed my Mookie Betts. As they say, Eric's coming in and he's gonna steal the bag for us, I guess, on these things. Lauren, good afternoon. Taking Euros money line. I don't hate it. They're playing good ball. Nice win last night, extra innings. You're getting plus money. Sure. I like the under there as well. Reds over. Yes, it's Luke Weaver, Colin Ray. I can see it over there. Both sides, team totals. Again, I took that on the chin yesterday when I rolled that out, or 2 days ago with the Nats and the Reds over and stuff like that. We caught the game over on the Reds side, or the Reds team total and the side, not the game over in the Nats. Cardinals over here, huh? With a little Mikolos on the hill. You're not loving Mikolos? Who's pitching for the Sox today? Is it a bullpen kind of rollout guy? No opinion on that one for me, Lauren. T-Money. Sean, you're reading my mind. I was thinking when you paused about the A's, I was saying out loud, well, it's the A's. It is one of those things. Like, and we've taken these a few times in here in spots. You have to. Sometimes, like, boy, they have to win a game, and they have to. Like, not that they're due to win, but you're not losing 125 games or whatever. But is this a spot I want to get on them here? Boston's playing a little better. Paxton's pitching okay. Not here. Underdog report on a Saturday. Is this a straight up record here? So this is what? Oh, this is minus 2313. I guess that's one line. The other one is straight up. Straight up, they're down. So no dogs on a Saturday, it looks like, huh? You get. That's probably why I've had a couple losing Saturdays last few weeks. Eric says the A's are Jokeland Pathetics. I like that. Instead of Oakland Athletics, Jokeland Pathetics. I enjoyed the wordplay there, Eric. Good job. T-Money. FanDuel got bets at a dime, or at least they had it. Yeah, I didn't look at the FanDuel. The Caesars was a $8, and MGM had it at the 10-1. So I caught bets at 11. Good number there. The Caesars I just said had it at 8. Here's the thing with this, Eric. Like I mentioned, we're bets. Why is there no bets over Alonso or Alonso over Betts prop? I don't understand. Framber Valdez over 6.5 Ks. I don't hate that. I like Framber. I'm a Framber guy. We got a Framber Cy Young ticket. A lot, exactly. I threw out to Garcia. I think he's got a lot of power. Alonso is facing Rodriguez the first match. Seattle, hometown. Hey, whatever. I'll go Garcia. And there's nobody's betting bets. Again, am I going to bet these things on Tuesday or Monday, whenever it is? I don't know. I mean, I'll probably put a little something on bets just because why is he not listed against Mookie at all? Or excuse me, not Mookie, Pete Alonso at all? But again, I know people love betting this kind of stuff. I'm not a big fan. Only put go little, Eric. You have to. I mean, it's a fun. People watch. I'm not even gonna watch it. This starting tomorrow. It's football for me. I got to get a lot of football stuff done. I got to add some premium stuff here to the YouTube channel for the members. I got to get all the stuff ready for videos coming up. And also, listen, put the picks up. Picks probably is YouTube's a little different than Winning Free Picks, only because I can't post a lot of my football stuff over there. I don't, I'm on the back end of Winning Free Picks. It's the same channels, but again, if you're on Picks Parlays, Winning Free Picks is going to have your Big 12s, your ACC, NFL, NFC East, all those kind of preview stuff like that, and different kind of betting videos that I can't load up to P&P. So you should think about subscribing to both channels there. Steven, I can see 5 or 6 dogs win today. We are 5 dogs going into last game, and the Mets game is tied. Figured these odds were close to hitting, so I figured Mets was a good bet. I mean, they had won, 4 in a row, 5 in a row? What? It was a good bet either way. You're on a win streak, you're a dog. 5 games is, and you're on the road. It's the Padres, yeah. And I had San Diego last night. I thought we were going to be looking good. I thought the offense was a little better. But again, no, today with the Mets as well. I mean, you're getting a 150 today. I mean, I like Snell. I like Snell. I mean, I could have I could have used it in the chat. It was San Diego, no bottom 9 is minus 115 instead of laying a 170, 175. Michael, the site should at least give you the option to make a wager on bets. You bet every team in the NFL for Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't understand why. And again, I went to BetMGM. I went to, I think, FanDuel and Will Hill I looked at. I'm not sure if I drift. Because then I saw it was like the same kind of line. I'm like, wow, nobody has this. Weird. Eric says, not the gambling odds, just a team being truly bad. Listen, you can't come in and say things are lock. It's not a lock, bro. It's not. And I just told you the guy is 10-18. 10-18 is not a lock. He's 10-18 in run line games. Eight loss. He's 7-3. The team has 8 losses in his starts. And I got to lay 135. I'm not saying Detroit's good. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that when Gassman takes the hill, he is in dogfights. That would just be a no thank you play to me. No. Instead of laying 130 there, I would rather say I just mentioned the Padres. I'd rather lay 115 on the Padres to win and not bat in the bottom 9. I'd rather take the Brewers team total over 4.5 minus 120 than lay 130 with Gassman. It says Cincy over the 9. Yes. Orioles under the 8. Yes. The Tankies under 8.5. Yes. I like all those totals. That is a total sweep in my mind. Nick says, I'll keep it in mind. Don't catch tickets till it's over. Please, Nick. Please. And listen, we have fun in here, Nick, right? We joke around and have a good time. How many times I say you can't be saying stuff like that? I mean, it's funny it just worked out for that. Like the games are like, oh, it's not terrible. This could happen. I'm like, well, it hasn't happened yet. It's too many. I own one for that jinx. It's bad. You can't. I mean, listen, I'm just long time. I can't do that. I just can't think like that. You know what? I bet it and forget it. I'm not sitting here watching games live, getting excited. Oh, let me live bet and triple up my initial bet because they're down. I'm gonna get a better number and make more. No. Steve, I know my Mets bet was good when he came out and said the Padres win. I said last night, I said, you just buried us. It was 3-1. I said, we're going to lose this game like 7-5 or something. And I think that was the final. I don't know if I said 7-5, 8-6. Man, I might have said 8-6. Go back to the videotape. Watch the hour show. See what I say when he said that. I said Arizona's going to come in and bat around. Yeah, they put up a 5 spot the next inning. It's real. Blue Jays run line, of course. Everybody's going to bet Gassman. I can't. The guy is 10-8 in run line games, and I'm laying a 135 with him. Actually, excuse me. It's a 140. He was last night. It was now run line 115. All right, whatever. He's 10-8, but 115 I can live with. It's up to a 140 when I checked this morning. Line went from 195 up to minus 230. Run line 115 up to minus 115 to a minus 140. Yucky. Yankees under, yes to that. King D, 4-2 night for us in baseball. 64%, 15-6 in the Nerfies. Locking them into King, crushing it, 64%. Not better than my 50%, 49% actually, 49.7, I believe I'm at. Demont Hill, Giants killed me last night. What was that about, Giants? How do you lose to that squad? And then you get a bullpen day today. Where's Michael B? Thoughts on the bullpen today for the Giants? Eric has this Orioles. I don't hate this one. Now I like Sonny Gray's pitch well, and let's look at these games though. Bullpen came in last night. You get a couple runs. Was it 5, whatever that was? 5-3 final 3. I don't even know what the final was last night. We saw 2-1 games, 1-0 games, dogfight kind of games. Why not take the Orioles? I mean, the Twins offense. Bad. Michael, Nick needs to get public get bonus in the chat. I don't like, Mike, Nick always comes in, he's one of the first guys commenting. I appreciate it, but it's like, I don't want to drag me through the calls. We do enough of that. Twins can't hit. They can't hit. They're one of the worst hitting teams in baseball, right up there with the Royals. Steve Bowman, some of my messages are on the screen anymore, so they might be repeated. That's all right. Obviously, there's some kind of a glitch. I don't know why they rolled in crazy when I posted. So for whatever reason, I gotta see what's wrong with StreamYard here. Can't be around guys like that. Super overly excited. It's better. Yeah. I mean, I get it. People get excited or get pumped up. I shouldn't even say get. You want to get excited? You're at the listen. I'll be in Vegas week. People be acting a fool in the sports book. All right. I'm one of those guys. I've been there. Won big, lost big. It is what it is. You bet it, you forget it. Why are you getting excited? The bet should win. You should have no emotion. You put a bet in, well, it's a winner. I got 4 bets today. I should go 4-0. I got 9 bets. I should be 9-0. I got 13 bets on the college basketball side. I'm 13-0. That's my mentality. I don't sit and see what happens. Nothing should happen. It's already played out of my head how the game should happen and why I'm a winner and why I bet in the first place. Nick says, "Why will I jinx the guys? I have money on those bets, but the last days are going bad. All the winning games are losing. Sorry if I did." Hey, listen, you didn't do that, Nick. I just say for my liking, I'm not one who's coming in. Hey, I got an early lead. All right, good. Hopefully they hang on. Right? I mean, I'm not marking. I said last time I don't mark games as winners. I got my little checklist. Right? I write down the matchups for the next day. Get the early lines. 4:30 lines come out for baseball. I write them all down. As the games end, I put their win streaks next to each team, so I kind of know teams down 7-2. Like the Reds game, I didn't mark that as a loser down 7-2. They're the Reds; they could come back. I don't know that St. Louis game. I wasn't messing with that against the White Sox. I mean, the Cards had a bad bullpen. White Sox got a bad bullpen. Um, all I'm saying is, you think it's there. Don't just wait till it's over, please. Especially if I'm on the same side, like on the Padre game. Roger. King D, what's the best bet for today? He wants the King D's play. J Rock says Donovan over bases for St. Louis today. Do we got a listed starter or a straight bullpen day here for the Sox? Oh no, I got Tuki Toussaint's pitching, right? I thought I saw Tuki Toussaint on one site. You got a Tuki sighting? Big Brave prospect back in the day. Here's the Yelich. Yes, Yelich home run prop today. Why not? Tongue tied is a member. Bad day with the dog yesterday. Favorite dog yesterday. I don't know, man. I got a run line here on the Sox. I mean, yesterday, I did all right with my. I mean, how do you say bad day with? I mean, I guess it depends what dogs you had yesterday. I mean, I had the Cubbies 152. I had the Atlanta plus 109. I had the Padres minus 120. And if you had the Mets who won 5 in a row, it's not a bad play. They're taking the Mets. I mean, I think tongue tied for me, and I've had days like this. And well, I'll take my losses. I had an 0-9 Saturday mid June, second week of June. I had went 0-9 Saturday. They were like dog games. I mean, a couple of faves mixed in. Yeah, you have rare days where it's like 12-2 to the dog, or 8 faves win on a Thursday. Every fave cashed. Most times it looks like it, but they kind of equal out 8-6 or something like that. Michael A. The Phillies got just as important series as the Mariners. Yeah, they need exactly. You're right. Marlins are ahead of them. Big series for Phillies. Are they going to be all in? Are they going to be trading? Are we alive for wild card? It is a big series. You're absolutely right, Michael. I got Rangers run line. I don't hate the Rangers here. I mean, Gray's been really good. I understand. Jake Irvin, not a lover. Or was it Haney today? That was Gray yesterday? Right? Who do we have today? Is it Haney? Do we have is it Haney or Gray? Bear with me here. Like, I do the games like ahead of time, so sometimes I'm looking on a Sunday when it's Saturday, so I get a little messed up. So no, it's Haney today. My bad. It's Haney. It was Gray yesterday. Yeah, Dunning's tomorrow. I mean, I don't hate the Rangers here. They should hit this guy. I bet maybe a Ranger team total as well. And I would lean over here because the Nats hit lefties. Run line no short, right? About a 110. Not terrible. Actually, it's a 130 now. Rangers run line is minus 130. It was 110 last night. Tongue tie. See, the Phillies are dogs. Interesting. They had flip last night. It was a minus 105. Now they're a plus 105. Yeah, I put it out last night in the chat. Well, I don't know. I did not think people were going to roll in and bet the Marlins today. Michael, there's a lot of baseball left, but the games against your division are more important since there's less of them. Yeah, scheduling thing is terrible. That's Team Money makes up the scheduling part. And I'm like, well, the schedule's not bad, but I mean, if you're talking about how they don't play their division as much, let them play their division. Come on, man. And again, I've always said, stop the stupid interleague. Please stop with the interleague play. Stop with the interleague play. I mean, oh, we got to get people out to see people. No, 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 no. Play your division. How's it fair to somebody's got to play the Yankees or the Dodgers because they're a rival? Yeah, yeah. I mean, let's bring in the $400 million salaries of the Mets, the Yankees, and the Dodgers because I mean, come on. Who's the lucky team that gets Colorado or the Pirates? I mean, come on, the Royals. Eric, I think the Yankees beat up on them. They should. I don't like Smiley. The problem is the Yankee bats. Yankee bats are a problem. They don't have any. Although someone mentioned last night, Eric, I think we should probably look at. And if somebody's on a page here, go to one of the books. Find us some Volpe props. Apparently, Volpe lefties, good prop. Maybe a Volpe ribby, Volpe total bases, Volpe homer today for the Yanks. That's where I would look. Michael B. Good morning. Tongue tied in half. Mariners line as they're coming down. I see $1. I mean, it makes sense. Framber is good. Seattle's hot, right? You see people jumping on Seattle. Woo's numbers are not that bad. Would I be shocked to see Houston go into the break losing all 4 of these games? Would not shock me, no. They've had a rough first half. Some guys hitting, some guys not hitting, injured list, pitchers hurt, bullpen up and down. They have not had a good first half, and yet somehow here they are, striking distance of the Rangers. I'm Rangers. I'm thinking, we need a pitcher. We might need 2 pitchers. We need an outfielder. Are you going? Listen, I got Cubs futures, right? I'm high. I was high in the Cubs coming into here. I like bringing in Belly. I like the order moves. I like Steele, Stroman. They get Smiley, Italian. I'm like, Hendricks, whatever. You had some good, decent veterans on that team. So a nice mix of young players in the lineup. How about a Cody and Stroman? I wouldn't be shocked. Cody Italian, Cody Smiley, Cody Hendricks. If the Cubs trade, Texas should be looking at outfielders and another pitcher or something. I mean, Houston, what a 3 back, and they played like absolute trash. And as much as what was it? When did the Angels play the Dodgers? Was that 2 weeks ago? Last weekend? They were on 11-3 run, I think. 11-4 on the Angels, right? They're like, wow, here come the Angels playing good. Yeah, they're in 4th place now. Now they're behind Seattle. Here comes Seattle now all of a sudden. Be a fun July, baby. Fun July. Chris Tatum, Pine Bluff repping. What do you say there, King Llama? My Pine Bluff Llama. Daniel Morella. Good morning. Early games, I'm going with Orioles and Jays. I don't know about the Yanks. Yeah, if you want to do the Yankees, they lost 3 in a row, so I don't want to lay $2, $1.90, whatever the cost is with Cole. That's not fun. Last night, no at bat bottom 9 for the Yankees was 125. It is now 150. Maybe a run line plus 115 I could look at. I can't lay a 150 with the Yanks because I could see, if you can't see the Yanks losing today, you haven't watched them play all season. I mean, they've totally overachieved. This is the only pitcher they have. He is a good one. I'm not saying that Cole's not a good pitcher, but it is a one-man band because the rest of the staff is bad and the lineup is just as bad. How are they? Cole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Won his first 7, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2, 9-2, 10-2, 11-2, 11-3, 11-4, 12-4, 13-4, 13-5 in his starts, coming off a 5-1 loss to St. Louis. He goes 6, gives up 2 runs. Loser. He goes 6, gives up 1 run. They lose 4-3. He goes 7, 2 runs. 6 runs. 6 innings, 2 runs. Loser, 3-2. 6 innings, 1 run. Is that a loser? No, it's a winner. 6 innings, 0 runs. Loser, 3-0. I mean, here's a bad game versus Tampa, 8-7. He gave up 5. I mean, every other game, he takes care of business in. The problem is you give up 2 runs, you lose 5-1. I'll give up 1 run, we lose 3-1. It's tough laying big juice in those kind of spots. And so what I say was the team was 13-5 in his games. Let's see. Now, if we run line these, that 13-5 turns into here's a 3-2. So that is 12-6, 6-5. That is 11-7. So 11-7 run lines, even that comes down a little bit. So, chalk up a couple more losses into that one. Yeah, I'm not really loving the Yanks here. Jays, another. Gaussman, 10-8 in his run line plays. I can't tell you like $2 on the road. That is not a long term. And forget about one day. Okay, they could easily win today, 8-4, right? They should. Detroit's a bad team. I totally understand. Long term, laying $2 on the road, Daniel, is not. You're not going to be profitable. It's not. And he is 10-8 in run lines, which tells you that they're kind of close games. And if the bullpen's involved in that, anything could happen. Orioles, I guess, would be my favorite out of your three, but I prefer the under in that game. Got 8.5 last night. It is down now. It's dropped. Michael B. The Mets capped off a great night in the Padres. Yeah, extra innings. Unbelievable. What is there to say? That crazy extra home runs, doubles. Eric says, Drew Smiley been giving up runs lately, so I don't hate the Yankee. I understand. Smiley's been bad. But I ran down to Coles. Yeah, he wins games. Sometimes they cover a run line. Sometimes he's losing games where he gives up 0 runs, 2 runs, 3 runs. You give up 3 runs to lose. We had Daniel Lynch last night. The guy gives up 3 runs as a team, right? You give up 3 runs in a game. You should be in it in striking distance. No, you got 2 hits. You couldn't do anything. The Yankee lineup is not good. Station to station. Slow. Strikeouts all over the joint. That's a big number to lay with the Yanks. Again, if I'm doing the Yankees, it would probably be, I want to say under. I'm not betting on the Yanks to start raking. Stop Gio, my guy. Welcome. Been doing 1 2-leg parlay, money line parlay on the side lately and cashing. Went to bed last night with the Brewers Giants, and I'm thinking I should have went with Brew Crew Phillies. Well, the San Fran game moved because it was started low, went up. You're going to get that. Who's going to want to bet Colorado? San Fran struggled though. What are they? 2-8 their last 10? Something like that. 3-7. Trevor's in the house. Welcome, Trevor. Chris Tatum. Mookie. You're on him early, I followed. Thanks. Yes, we like Mookie. Trevor, Yanks under. I'm on. I mean, yes, Smiley could give up a bunch of runs, but I don't think the Cubs are scoring a bunch, if any, today. Would I be shocked at a 3-0 Yank win? No. Would I be shocked if they turned into the Oakland Yankees and drop an 11 spot here? Not really. I mean, but again, game I didn't bet. I know people come in, they want like firm sides on a side or a total. And I just tell you how I feel about it, man. Sometimes they look good. Yeah. Yanks are $2 fave. Toronto's a $2 fave. Boston's a $2 fave. Frisco's a $2 fave. They all should win. They all should win. Yanks are 6 games over 500 or whatever heck they are. So there's that. 7 games. Toronto, $2 fave. 9 games over. 4 over on the road. Frisco, 2 games over 500 at home, laying 215 today. I mean, it's tough for me. It would just be a pass at some of these games. That's what people need to learn, man. You don't have to bet them. Yeah, they look easy. They look easy. Yeah. Sure, everybody thinks it looks easy. They build casinos for freaking $4 billion in a desert where they got to import water and food. Michael, I'm walking my dog. As soon as I get home, I'll post my UFC. There you go, Mike. Get that UFC going. Nathan, just cashed my 3-teamer. I'm ready to fire. Just cashed a 3-teamer at 12:40 in the morning. Michael B. We got a lot of Michaels. I got to start doing full names in here, I guess. We get Mike Ferrer, Mike Amato, Michael Buolna. We got a lot of Mikes. We want to be like Mikes. I really like Garcia for the home run derby. I think he has the easiest path to get there. Not a big name. I think people are going to overlook him. Yeah. The guy's got some power. Lane. Good afternoon, my guy. Good to see you. Locking in with the King. Roger Federer says, out of Roger, King D says, Reds Brewer Nerfy, 2-unit. He's going big, doubling up the unit size on a Nerfy. Everyone thinks Luke Weaver gives up the runs today. King D says it is a easy Nerfy first inning Reds Brew Crew. And listen, the guy's record is there. It's real. He posts daily. It's real. J-Rock, Gasman over 7.5 Ks. That I can do in a second. What is the juice on that? Oh, you're parlaying with the Guardians money line. I get it. Yeah, Gasman is a double-digit guy for strikeouts, especially versus a team like the Tigers. See Bowman, I like the Tigers. I mean, it's tough. I sort of like Manning. The Tigers are still bad. Again, game I'm not interested in. Eric says, I'll wear Tigers merch if the Tigers cover. There you go. We'll call you Detroit Eric. The Motor City Kitties come in. And again, listen, Eric, I know you're kind of new posting in here, or maybe you've watched the show before and you never really post. When you come in with like the lock stuff, I do make jokes and things like that, like, oh, it's easy, this and that. So that's just part of my little act here, And if it wins tomorrow, everyone in this chat will tell you who've been here. I'll be like, all right, I'll start to show off after I do my rundown. All right, we got to give our props to our guy, Eric. Said, easy, thank me in the morning, lock a day, whatever. You'll get your credit. You'll get it if it wins. Lane Elliott, my homie's in a Discord like Riley Green. Homer Day. Riley Green's back? Why did I thought he was still hurt? Does Gaspin give up a lot of homers? How's the Gaspin homer situation going? How's that sitch going, as the kids say? This guy's got 146 Ks and 109 innings. Wow. I think that's good. All right. At home, 5 homers. On the road, 4. I mean, he's got 18. He gives up, 9 games, 4 homers. So, every other game he gives up a homer. Today's the day he gives up a homer. I don't know, Lane. Good luck on that one. Michael, here we go. Fast walking the dog. He's run back. He's like, come on, doggy, run. Crute, minus 115. Ross, plus 140. Kirk, 135 for a unit, and then a half unit on Pantoja, plus 175. Pay-per-view cards, so not great betting value. Tread lightly. There you go for UFC fans. I'm not a UFC guy. New folks, soccer, tennis, not what I do. KBO, no. It's tough enough trying to win in sports in the country that I could read a paper or an article in. Bill says, Braves run line with Strider, team total as well. It's, what are we going to say here about Atlanta? 26-4, 20-2 run. Tampa's lost 6 in a row. You ride it. Jeff, my guy, Shreveport legend, power washing a bugmobile, hot as hell. I need a power washer myself, Jeff. I paid a neighborhood kid. He's like, to clean or whatever. And then he's like, well, I can't really hit the window stuff that well because it might peel the paint off of the. But don't you got like a low kind of power? So now I just fill a bucket and go out with a brush myself, like a old school style and deck brush. Gets dirty back there. I guess because of the fountains and stuff. Michael, Mariners money line plus 130 is the only bet I have made in baseball so far. I don't hate it. I said Mariners need a sweep. The line is coming down. Perhaps it's a sign that I was correct in my sweeping of Houston. Houston's had a tough first half. Maybe they just kind of send it in here and rest up, get ready for the second half. I don't hate it. Tim Earl's in the house, WNBA, king of the WNBA. Seattle, New York, Liberty. Liberty Bibbity over to 167. Tim, good to see you. And thanks for sticking up for me. I got kicked out of a chat. If you know, it happens. T-Money, no one on the Braves today. I really had one Brave guy so far. Bill McDonald's came in with a little Brave action. T-Money's laughing at Eric and Nick with the lock play. It's it is what it is. T-Money, we don't laugh at other people here. We just say, listen, we don't. We'll write them down and we'll give them their credit or their angst after the fact. Pounded sports and betting. Here we go. Cole over 7.5. Strikeouts versus Cubbies. Out agreement. Gausman, yes. Snell over. Wells over. Strikeout. A lot of strikeout props here. Why not? You have the Twins' worst hitting team. They'll strike out. They strike out a lot, yes. Snell's been striking out a ton of guys. Gausman is 146 Ks in 109 innings. Yeah, he gets there. He gets there in droves, I guess. And Cole. I mean, this should be a all over winner here. This should be a nice 4-piece and a biscuit for you. Michael, hard not to go back to the Reds money line even with Weaver now. It's hard. I get it. You want to take them? They're facing Ray, not a good pitcher. I don't know. For me, it'd just be team total time here. Both squads. I mean, I put Milwaukee up there because I'm definitely not a Luke Weaver guy. But again, we get to a fact where maybe the Reds have played over their heads for a bit, right? They're 20-6. We saw this with the Pirates. Are these guys better than Pirates? I don't know. Now they are, but let's see how it plays out. Maybe they lose a couple. Lane, thoughts on Dodgers run line versus Demers? You know I'm a Demers guy here. Again, big number. Who's pitching for the Dodgers? Who again? Grove today? Ed Sheeran? I mean, who's pitching? I want to take Demers. I mean, I said last time I like the Angels anyway. They've lost 4 in a row. So, honestly, the run line for you, probably a winner. San Diego versus Peterson. Again, Peterson is bad. And I said last night, San Diego, no bottom 9, minus 115. That's where I would be in that game. No bottom 9, minus 115. Like Cody Bellinger is pitching today. Go Gavin. Yeah, he's your Cody. As much as I love Cody, Gavin Williams is your guy. Jeff Robo, we had a mass shooting the other day, Shreveport. Oh yeah. Look at this. New member. George, thanks for joining. New members, and even the old members, if you're not on Winning Free Picks, I'm going to load up probably tomorrow, possibly Monday. You're going to get a, and I didn't know how many videos I should do. So I'll just talk to you, George, here. I don't know if I should just do a video this week and say, all right, here's some early college and NFL for week 1 NFL and week 0 college football picks that I have on the site or on. I bet I got my site. They're not, no NFL or college football is posted yet on Winning Free Picks and Parlays. I don't know if I should do an individual or just make a whole video of, all right, take this, and this. I don't know I'm doing yet, but you'll be getting them in the next few days for August college football premium picks for $4.99. What a steal. Gio, DraftKings is doing a 50% boost on any home run derby bet tonight. Well, you know who I like, Gio. Garcia and Mookie. Steve Bowman, new member. Yes, we got a new member, Steve. Steve was leading the way. Tim Ross, some home run props today. Here we go. Bo Bichette versus Manning. Rushman versus Sonny Gray. Fraley. Who's Fraley? I don't even know who Fraley is. Denard. Travis Denard getting the work done. Leaves the Mets, turned into a Hall of Famer. Kelenic against Framber. Lindor, Snell, Alvarez. Small bets on all. Well, Alvarez is hot, right? 4 hits yesterday. Then he had back-to-back 2-hit games. Playing pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, my favorite's obviously Kelenic because I'm holding on to some rookie cards. Fernando, a lot of games today to bet on. That is every day. King D. The problem is there's a lot to bet on. Is the edge there to bet any of them or some of them or a lot of them? King D. Yeah, because a lot of college football myself, starting with small conferences. Yeah. That's the thing. The transfer portal is like, I'm going to start talking about team. And again, I do my videos and I just kind of, it's not going to be like a team video for like 15 minutes. It'll be, we're talking Sun Belt, and this is what I kind of like here because you got teams that I don't think will be good at all. So it'll just be kind of like the top team, what I like to, I'll give a conference pick out. I'll load those up in the next week or two. They'll be on Winning Free Picks, probably in the Sean Higgs page. And then obviously we'll probably talk about them through a slow day. Maybe I'll do a live, instead of look at lines, it'll be hey, we'll talk some AFC East. We'll talk some Pac-12 football or something. I got to figure, that's how I got to figure that out. Actually, I can see the over for Rays, but it's very slightly, and I'm just watching the game for fun. No harm in fun watching game. That's what people used to do a long time ago before sports betting became legal. Most people weren't betting games or even watching baseball. Very few had the old local book from the old bar down the street. You'd meet them on a Tuesday, pay up, get paid on a Friday at the bar, come see you, leave a little envelope. It's good old days. Now it's at your fingertip and people are getting buried. Stop, Gio. I can bets with a boost on DK plus 15. Take it, Gio. I like bets. I'm just one. There is no bets over Alonzo or Alonzo over bets on 3 sites I looked at. And I'm like, wow, that's just weird. I don't know. And I keep thinking like maybe it's my eye, right? Because I'm doing videos 3-4 hours a day, staring at a screen, just doing free pick videos and shows and stuff. So maybe I'm missing it. I keep looking. I'm like, am I missing this? I'm going down, touchscreen it. Where is it? I mean, I can't go to 900 sites to see, but I can't find a bets over Alonzo or Alonzo over bets exacta. T Money. It's bad because even I couldn't back the Jays today. It is. It's just a spot. And again, the Jays should roll this team. I mean, I got a Jays World Series ticket. I think the Jays are a good team. I don't think Detroit's a good team. I mean, they're now a bunch of guys are coming back from disabled. It's all their pitchers. This team is a mash unit. Now, on the flip side of that, as I mentioned, Gassman is 10-8, or the Jays are 10-8 in run lines in his 18 games. I'm not. Tell me, that would be fine. All right, you don't got to take Gassman. You know why? Because the last 10 games, they're rolling. Every game is 8-2, and he's striking out 10 guys. Then I'd be like, you know what? I'll do it here. It's not that bad. They're rolling right now behind him. It's not like that. It's up and down. It's outright losses. Steven, Toronto's 25-38 in reverse run line on the year. Yeesh. Rob Franklin, good morning. Rob, what do you do? You got to wake up earlier, kid. Come on. I mean, normally we're rolling out of here right now. George Wood, thank you for joining, George. Appreciate you. Had to risk the price on the Yanks first half. So here's the thing though. What's the price for Yanks first 5? What are the first 5 numbers here? And again, I'm not a parlay cat. If you want to parlay these if they're like 150s, right? I mean, I don't know what they are. I'm not staring at the numbers. I don't hate taking 2 better teams with 2 much better pitchers to win. The problem is one of these teams, the Yanks have trouble scoring runs. But I can't say no to things I sort of agree with. I just can't bet them myself, though. Rob says Braves run line. Again, Tampa Bay 6 straight losses. They're mired in a slump. I talked about Houston maybe heading into the break, licking their wounds. Tampa could very well here get swept at home again and go in with 8 straight losses. I mean, what's there to say about the Braves? They're 20-2. Phillies, again, red hot, 13 straight on the road, playing well. They've reeled off what? 5 in a row? What's their win streak, Philly? 4 in a row? Don't hate it. Red Sox run line. I got it in the chat. minus 105 with a little Paxton. And the Mets. Mets have won 6 in a row. You're getting a 150 spot. How will I say no to that, Rob? I won't. I said 8-6, 7-5. Same. I mean, Brewers money line today. It's Luke Weaver. Why wouldn't you take him? Rob says, like the Brewers team total over, going to bet it. Yeah, it's Luke Weaver, man. I got it myself here in the chat. Team total over, Brew Crew. T-Money says, I lean the Twins this type of game to win 3-2. Listen, 3-2 is fine. Give me an under. No extra innings. T-Money. Nick's a good guy. It's all over, Nick. It's all love. I know, I like that. I mean, he's been here a long time. I just, that kind of, you know what, it's like when the pen comes out, T-Money. You've been here enough. You see the pen come out. Yeah, no one person makes you lose. You know that. Eric, blame the capper for a loss is bogus. Blame the team. It's not. No. It's not. You're not blaming the capper. We make the joke, Eric, when you come in and be like, "Oh, this game's a lock. It's easy money. This is no way this game loses today." Like that kind of stuff. I write it down. We have fun with it. It adds to the show. Like you could turn on a bunch of shows and it's the panel, the hosts are just talking back and forth themselves, and it's like, I like this, I like this, I like this. My show, I'll tell you my picks, then we run it. What's everybody like? Oh, well, how do you feel about this? I'll tell you my thoughts on it. And then when they come in crazy stuff, we laugh. I have some fun with it. I bust out the pen. The chat knows this. It's all in good fun. It's all in good. We don't blame anybody. Like the whole oh, you said it was a winner before it's over. You jinxed me. Come on, man. That's like 12-year-old stuff. It's funny. It's entertaining. That's a word. That's what I'm trying to do. We gotta have a little fun in the chat. Michael A. jumped on a Brew Crew team total over 4.5. Yeah, you have to versus Weaver. I mean, even I'm not saying Ray's great and they're going to win this game 8-1 and shut down a Rays. I mean, I obviously see some runs here, but Luke Weaver, I'm not betting on. The the Brewers here. I mean, what have they scored the last few games? 9, 6, 7s. I mean, look at the numbers for the Brewers lately. Offense has been there. 7, 6. There's a 3 versus Justin Steele. 6, 8, 6, 11, 7. I mean, that is 6 runs a game. Their last 8 games, except for one. So 7 in the last 8, they scored 6 or more. And you got you got a gas can on the hill today? All right, sign me up. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'll lose. I'll lose and say, all right, you got me. Team money. I'm like you, Sean. I don't like anyone saying my game's a win because every time something goes wrong, it never fails. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Again, I more remember kind of losses than wins, just because you want everyone to win and they should win. That's why you bet them. Tate great. Michigan. Higgs, happy Saturday. Only summer Saturdays college football. That's it. 49 days. 49 days away, folks. Rob Franklin, Twins O's under. Yes. We're only breaking the stones they can. Yeah, no, he's not even in here anymore. What happened to him? He's gone. We chased him out. I don't want that to happen. Michael, I'm not betting the Giants today. Giants have been struggling to score. Yeah, they're 3-7. Yeah, bullpen gave it up. Seabold's bad. Through 6 and gave up 2 to San Fran. Well, again, stay away. Tukey Toussaint for the White Sox. Tukey. I remember when Tukey was supposed to be a top prospect. Tongue-tied. Bad day with my dog. All right, so Tigers, Reds, Nats. And listen, you took the Tigers. Why wouldn't you take a shot on the Tigers? Manoah had been absolutely brutal. No shame in taking the Tigers there. I mean, I had the over as well. I figured if he does gets hit, okay, Fado, is he going to hold them in check is the question, because he was coming off a thing too. The Reds, they're hot. I mean, they were 20-5 coming into last night. Why a little dog? Sure. And the Nats. I like the Nats. I had the Nats. I thought it was a good spot for them. Team Money laughing at Mike. Tate the Great says, nerfing Yankees, Twins, Mets parlay for 525. I don't hate it. Yankees can't score. Twins definitely can't score. And I got Snell on the hill. And Padres can't really score that much. I don't care who they're facing. Under team. Michael B. I've been killed the last 2 Saturdays in baseball, so I'm not really going to. I agree. I told you my last 2 Saturdays, a 2-6 and 0-9. That's a 2-15 Saturday. No thanks. No thank you. No, thank you. That's why we want to know my Fridays before that were just as bad. I mean, a 2-7, a 2-8, a 3-8, like bad Fridays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's what last time I'm like, I'm not running. Now the chat picks were bad because they were games I liked, and it was a continuation of bad Fridays. Dogs are not hitting for me on Fridays. I'll take a 2 in one day. That's fine. If they all would have won, it would have been like an 8-3 day. That's okay. I don't care. Eric said, I don't really see any other games I'm like right now. I'm just trying to make a little bit. UFC. Well, go back to Mike's UFC. Go back to Michael's UFC bets. Michael B is pretty good with UFC. Moneyline Mills. We're trying Moneyline. Who do you got today? Eric says, Yanks better win. They got the most toxic fan base. It's a weird. And again, as a Yankee fan, it's like, when it was time to get rid of Tino and Bernie and Posada, you want to get rid of those guys. You want to get rid of Torrey and bring in Girardi. That's fine. Make it the clean cut. Posada goes. Pettit goes. Tino, Paul O'Neill, Derek Jeter. Go on. I mean, maybe not Jeter. He's the captain. I understand you got to bring him back. But, I mean, did he need 40 mil or whatever? That being said, a Yankee, if you said, hey, we're not signing because we're going to bring up the young guys, right? Play the young. We will take that. I think any fan base will say, maybe not any, because we're spoiled Yankee fans. We've won. We haven't won in 15 years. You could say we're going to try youth, right? We're going to try to inject bring back the old days of the core four kind of stuff. But then you don't play anybody. You know, Miguel Andujar hits like 30 home runs one year, then he's gone. Oh, we can't we can't sign Bryce Harper because we're gonna give Clint Frazier a chance, and then you don't sign him. We're gonna save money. We won't sign Cano. We're gonna bring him Jacob Ellsbury. Well, you got Jacob Ellsbury. His name's Brett Gardner already. Come on. Moneyline Mills like in the Yankees. Going out of your way here with a $2 fade, Moneyline Mills, huh? You're really getting crazy here. I hope it's a run line. You're laying $2 with a team, the Yankee team that can't hit. How about an under? How about an under? Rob Franklin, Atlanta, Tampa Bay over the 8. I'm gonna say yes to that. I mean, Strider does give up runs, and Bradley's been terrible. I'm waiting on UFC also. Yankees stink. They do. I mean, yeah. How do you? I mean, I should. You know what? They don't stink though. They are 8 games over 500, and you have one pitcher. Yes, Rodon just came back. Short of Cole, you have Clark Schmidt, Brito, Montes out all year. Rendon's been out all year. Cortez has been hurting bad. Sevy's been hurting bad. Uh, Domingo Terman, again, great one game. Bad pitching staff. The lineup is atrocious. It's Judge. That's it. Excuse me. You have Judge, who you have $40 million to. The guy's hurt every season. You have no contact hitters. Someone's like, "How do you give Benedetti $75 million?" I want to see Giolito and Benedetti in the Bronx. Where it's probably going to be Lance Lynn and Paul Blackburn or some nonsense. You need a guy who can get on base. Not 230 hitters who don't get on base. LeMayo just forgot how to hit. The guy was a 300 hitter, comes in 256. Stanton, 199. Volpe. I'll give Volpe a pass. He's a rookie. He's, let him play. I think he's gonna be like a 2020 kind of kid this year. So fine. I don't care if it's 2010, 205, whatever he's in. I like Bader. I mean, what's there say? Donaldson, Trevino, Higgy, IKF, Jake Bowers, McKinney, Greg Allen. That's who you roll out. It's disgusting. Michael, I'm actually surprised the Braves total was still 4.5 on FanDuel. I assume it was going to 5. I'll take the hook. Yeah, I mean, they should get it done. I mean, Bradley's been bad, and they've been hitting. Now, I said yesterday, I'm like, my concern was that did the day off kind of slow down their bats, and it was a close game yesterday. It wasn't like a 6, 7, 8 run game. See if they bounce back today. Bets Ribby plus 120. Yes, Mookie, get it done against Demers. Michael B. People really want to bet the Yanks Cole for the win. There we go. That is something we said about Verlander for the win the other day. The other day, it was last night. No, it didn't get there. But plus 175 is a nice number. Cole for the win minus 110. There you go. Cole minus 110 for the win. Cole minus 110 win. I'm marking it down here. That would be our New York Yankee bet. That's our New York Yankee bet. Cole for the win. I got to look at those more often there. Which site is that on, Mike? So I could find it going forward for the show in games like that. The Yankees. They're, I don't know. I didn't want Judge. I said when they were going to trade Gleber and whoever for Pablo Lopez, I'm like, do it. Do it. Bring up Volpe, bring up Peraza, Cabrera, let the young guys go. They didn't trade them. Soto. They didn't want to trade for Soto. They don't want to give up the young guys. All right. I'd rather give up young guys, let Judge walk at 30 at 40 million and sign Soto. He's ARB eligible. That's fine. I'll give him 25 million. He's 24 years old. He's 6, 7 years younger than Judge. What are we doing? I mean, maybe they go after him in free agency. I don't see how the Padres re-sign him. No way. No way. Especially they're not going on a run. They might not make the playoffs. How the heck are you running this team back? Soto and Snell to the Yanks. We'll give you Donaldson, Jake Bowers. Who else could we throw in that mix? Who else the Yanks? It would be a crazy Yankee trade. But honestly, selling Soto, I'll give you a chance. Michael Amato. Jays, Tigers in a delay. There we go already. And again, Mike, you've heard me say the old delays I do not like. Don't like them one bit. Michael, Yanks line today. Volpe 217, Torres 245. Here we go. Volpe 217. I don't hate that. The guy draws some walks. He steals. You're going to bring him in, let him suffer. It's a different baseball. I mean, would I like to see him at a 250 mark? Sure. Sure. But I don't. They got a lot of work to do here. Brewers Reds over. Yes, Rob. Stop, Gio. Jays 2-4. Excuse me for yawning. This is what happens when you do look at lines and it's an hour plus show a night and you can run it back in the morning for morning shows. Team total over 4.5. I don't hate there for the Jays. Again, I think the Jays win. Yes. Do I think they should cover the run line? Yes. Do I want to lay 140 run line with Gausman, who is 10-8 in run line games this year? No. One, Phillies money line. Why not? They're hot. Orioles. Yeah, I agree. 3 in a row. A little revenge from last week's losses at home. I get it. Braves. Why are we taking Tampa dropping 6 in a row? Should go 3-0 here. 2-1 at the worst, I think. Eric S. It's going to be soon. We're going to see -3. Yes. The $3 faves are going to come, Eric, and that's why I mentioned earlier in the chat. Like, I got some work to do in the chat here to get even. Last year I had a huge season in the chat. This year it's not nowhere near as good as that, and it's going to get tougher because once these trades are going through, these lines are going to be insane. I'm going to have to get crafty with picks in here. It's going to have to be a la Cole -110 for a win, or even then it might be like a 140 because he's going to be laying 275 or 325 or insert any good team with a pitcher in that spot because the lines are going to get crazy if teams deal like at least I think there'll be a lot of deals. J-Rock, I tried warning about the Giants last night. They got one hitter over 300. Yeah, but they only have one hitter anyway, J-Rock. I don't love that offense. I mean, that offense to me is a team. They somehow win all time. I chalk that up to ownership, and the players are just a gritty little bunch and find ways to win. Michael A. Volpe 217. That was Torres is 245. Stanton 199. Rizzo 258. Bader 259. Donaldson 1 for LeMay 219. LeMay is at 219. Look at this lineup. It's a miracle that they're over 500 when you think about it, people. Like, yeah, they stink. Dude, it's a miracle that they win games like this. That's how bad other teams are. Because you could have Rizzo or Stanton or Judges in there. All of a sudden, you hit a couple homers and you're winning games 5-2 that you'd maybe lose 2-1. White Sox with Tukey. Michael, how's this team in above? Exactly. As much as like, oh, Boone's got to get, and I don't like Boone one bit. I didn't want Boone. Listen, I go back. I wanted Donnie Baseball to come in here years ago after Torrey left. It is a miracle. The pitching staff, like Boone, this is the best job Boone's ever done, somehow wheeling out wins, however they win games. Coach of the year, Tate's great. Robert, White Sox home run derby. And listen, Louis Roberts having a great, he got like 25 homers? See you, Bowman. I'm thinking there's no Betts Pete for that matchup. That must mean they play each other first round. No. Betts is facing a Rosarena, I think. No, Garcia's Rosarena. I thought Pete Alonso was facing Julio Rodriguez. That's what I thought the matchup was. Let's see. I got to pull up the MLB site here for the matchup. Well, somebody else has the matchup in front of them. Michael, your leadoff guy's at 217. That's why I can't say. Schwarber in the leadoff spot, 185. What do you mean? Sorry for the rant. It's fine with me. I mean, they put Schwarber in leadoff. Why? Because he might hit a home run? Stop Geo. Parlay Jays first 5 and Brewers money line plus 243. I don't hate that. Eric S. says Pantoja via submission plus 460. Petoa beat Moreno 2 times already, and I finished fights way quicker. All right. See, again, I don't know the whole um, UFC kind of stuff here. Where can I find here? I'm on MLB.com. Where is the? You know what? Should I hit the? Where's the? Why can't we just find a bracket? Why can't you find a stupid bracket for the home run derby? They make it so difficult. Why is it so difficult? Here, your bracket challenge. Unbelievable. All right. So it is. Oh, let's see if it loads up. Our luck will go into a freeze. We'll see what happens. Leno Gassman, 59% June 1st. Where's the? Are you kidding me? This is a video. I don't have a. What the hell? The MLB.com. Are you freaking kidding me? Why can't I just get a graphic for the home run derby? Why is there just not a simple graphic that says your matchups? Here we go. Thank goodness. Pete Alonso facing Julio Rodriguez. Vlad's facing Mookie. Louis Roberts facing Rushman. Garcia facing Rosarena. I mean, Rushman, no way makes it. He's the 8th seed. No way. Not happening. Where's Mookie? Mookie's the 7th seed. No, he's a 3 seed? Again, I don't have it. I just have the names. This is terrible. Eric, let me get back to the Gassman hard hit rate. Yeah, I mean he's got what's his strikeout rate though? The guy's striking out a ton. Eric, Seattle Storm WNBA team so bad. Well, that is not my cup of tea. Rick says they play tomorrow as well. 4-game sweep would be just a doctor order for Seattle. Yeah, I think Seattle's going to sweep. Ray for Brewers has 3.35 ERA his last 3 starts. Yeah, their offense is awake. I ran down their scores. I mean, they scored 6 in every game but 1 in their last 8. I know the guy that bets Iowa basketball. Yes, that was Mr. Hunt. It wasn't minus 5,000. It was minus 30,000. J-Rock. Ruin making me sweat this 3-leg parlay. Oh, we got a little tennis. Be careful, Jays. No Springer. Michael A. says Weaver, 3 up batting average against 15 homers, 23 doubles. Let's go Brew Crew. I agree. Let's get that team total over against Luke Weaver. DJ. Hey, man, I'm trying to figure out a good same game parlay. Here we go. Same game parlay. What could possibly go wrong, DJ? I would do, pull up this same game parlay. I was going to say, I didn't know if the end game started. I would say Cole was minus 110 for a win and the under. That game is underway, though, apparently, because we're an hour and a half into the show. Let's look at a same game parlay of, and again, I'm not a parlay guy, DJ. You know what here? Let's see what we got. James Paxton win. I don't know what that odd is. I don't know what his odds are. With a Boston team total over. Maybe a Boston no bat bottom 9. I don't know. I don't do same game parlays. I don't know what's allowed or what's not allowed. I mean, are we looking for hit props? We can go to hit prop kind of area. Somebody on Milwaukee hit wise, Yelich bases, and the Brewers. You want to go a Brave team total over somewhere? And again, a Ribby prop for Albies or Ozuna. I do not know what you like to bet or what is in the queue to be bet on. Does Craig let me keep the $5? Yes, I get the $5 from this site here. That's why I did it. I'm like, you know what? Let's we'll generate a little more cash here. Again, if you buy a week for $31, and it's a steal, you get a lot of games. I get $12. Whatever. And this is the thing when people talk about that. Oh, you're a top. You don't bet games, you sell like how many packages do I need to sell on $12 to get it? I mean, the $5 thing, it won't even pay for the shirts when I go get shirts made. You know what I'm saying, Bill? I mean, uh, it is what it is. Rob Frank, I'm going to bet Mets live today. Padres bullpen giving up. Yeah, Padres bullpen is not that good. This is why the Padres should deal. Michael B. Phillies first 5 money line plus 105. Just bet it. Again, they've won 4 in a row. Why wouldn't you bet it? Like Suarez, he's been really good lately. Phillies are hot. Yes, Phillies bullpen's pretty used up. So I believe I see money coming on Fish. Could be. It's you put games together, you win, you're off. They had the extra inning game. I get it. I get why the line's coming down, right? It's tough to keep winning and winning and winning. But to take Miami at I don't know, 120. If I'm doing Miami, it would have to be a run line. Like it is, the Phillies lose, and they lose today. It's 6-1. The game's not close, and it's over. Marlins run line would be what I would think, Again, and I got Phillies in the chat, minus 105 last night. I'm going to ride a hot team, sure. If you want to take Miami the other way, that's the way I would look at it. Bill, I don't think Mookie can sustain the power for 3 rounds. I don't know. He's got 25 homers this year. He hit like 30-something one year. I have to look at a little something different than, well, we're going to take Alonso at 145. Louis Roberts has 25. We got to take him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look, this, but you've been here. I'm going to look for a plus kind of guy that no one's looking at. Hey, for all I know, Vlad hits 90 in the first round or something. I don't know, But Vlad hasn't really hit that much this year. Guy's got 12 homers. George Wood. This is why they're the Yanks first 5, minus 143, and Toronto's 143. All right, they're a little juicy. That's why I figured they'd be around. I mean, I don't hate it. You're cutting your risk in half, right? As opposed to laying $2, 150 is a little more respectable. Again, you could look at a full game Yankees, no bottom 9, minus 150. The Toronto full game was at a, you know what? They're on the road. They don't have a no bottom 9. But again, don't hate. Yanks should be able to score runs versus Drew Smiley, and Cole is good enough to shut down this lineup. Same with Gausman versus the Tigers. I think you should be all right here. I'm hoping you're all right, George. I'm pulling for you. And again, if I'm not, I tell you when I bet the game, don't bet the game. I'm not trying to talk. If you're ready to bet a game, or you already bet it, don't let my opinion change mine. I didn't bet the game for whatever. I didn't like it. Sort of liked it. Wasn't interested. We can do every game. We can find a side of total we like and say we should bet this, 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 this. In the long run, we won't make money on that. Or I won't make money on that. But newer folks, I don't want to talk. If you're ready to bet, you don't look for. I understand you want a different opinion of, he's a pro guy. He might know what he's talking about. Let's see what he has to say. If I wasn't betting it, I'm not as strong as you are. You put your money on it. You feel really good about it. Ricketts, Brewers first 5 over 2.5 is a great look as well. I agree with that. First 2.5, they got that in the first inning. We get a 3-run Roddy Tell's homer. Steven, in the Mets game, you basically called the score exactly. I did. Stops you, cash your boys. Tispy pass in Wimbledon. Cash for tennis. I'm not doing tennis, Sapio. I'm not doing Tispy pass. J-Rock. I can't even pronounce the guy's name. Sorry there, Mr. T. Whoever you are. Mr. T. I pity the fool who can't pronounce my name. J-Rock. Not playing in. But the Phillies' only way to go is Suarez You got both pitching well. Tomorrow's bullpen. Eh, Yeah, I mean, again, I took the Phils. They're playing excellent. On the flip side, you want to tell me you're doing Marlins run line for a big payday? I mean, as much as they predicted to score with that Mets comeback, I will say 6-1 Marlins game will not shock me here. And that's with money on Philly. Steven, people in my Discord said Mets are hot garbage of Verlander's old. Easy win for the pot. See, that's the kind of stuff I need. Or like, I know this is probably day off stuff. I do my stuff the night before. I hear that kind of stuff. I'm ready. Mets reverse run line -2 runs. 1.5. Nathan, picks and parlays. Now you're all over the map. What do you mean for picks and parlays? I'm all over the map. I was already over the map. I was on picks and parlays 15 years ago. Michael, pitcher for the wins on Bovada. Bovada got pitcher for wins. Good to know. The Spankies. They were winning. I just saw them up. They scored a run in the first. Although, who knows? They could very well give it back here in the second. I don't know. Robert, I'm going to take a shot on the Rockies money line, like the under 9. Hey, Giants have lost 7-10. Why wouldn't you take a shot? It's not you're getting what? Where's he? Colorado. 185, 190? Rodon, Bauer, Donaldson. Rodon, Bauer, and Donaldson for Blake Snell and Juan Soto. I like it. Nathan, took the Phillies, Braves, Sox. I think you should go 3-0. Snell, Soto, and Hader. There you go, Hader. Get Hader back in the deal. Extra bullpen guy. That's when you got to force the GM mode on your game. Ricketts, Yankees can throw in cash in a draft pick. I mean, Yankees could trade Boone to the draft for AJ Hinch. J-Rock, parlay Volkanovsky money line and Turner win inside the distance plus 103. What is this? Got to be UFC. George, Atlanta team total of 4.5. Yes. Game over 8. Yes. Taj Bradley's been bad. J-Rock says Volpe over 300 last 7 days. He also changed his stance back to how he started. I'm convinced most of the Yankee problems bad coaching. Could be. Yankees homered. Here we go. Stanton with a homer. Panger life, my guy. Welcome. Giancarlo. I remember when the Yanks got him, it was like him and Judge hit 100 homers. Yeah. I forgot who got hurt first. J-Rock, Moreno's a lot better now. Stay away from me. All right. You doing okay? You look at lines tonight? Yeah, I do look at lines tonight. Yeah, look at lines Saturday. There's games tomorrow. Going forward, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know if I'll do them. I probably won't do them that week. Maybe Thursday because we have games on Friday. But just probably midday money will come in, and it'll just be some kind of blanket football kind of talk. I'll have some stuff done, whatever I can talk about a little bit that I'll have written down or off the top of my head. We'll discuss. That's what midday money will be this week. I mean, obviously Monday we'll talk home run derby or whatever. But Ricketts, Brewers first 5 team total over. Yes, full game team total. Ricketts, yes. Bill McDonald, Braves run line, Strider, K's, and Acuna hit. I mean, what's there not to like there? Braves are the best team in baseball right now. Michael says, home runs the only way the Yankees even score runs. They're all batting 250. The lineup is, I mean, how many times have I ran down the Yankee lineup? Almost as many times as I probably ran down the Twins lineup above 220 hitters. Eric says, you do 4-leggers plus 3.5 run lines. Parlays. Oh, my goodness. 4-leggers. Best way to go 3-1, baby, is a 4-leg parlay. I mean, listen, we're doing run lines. I'm all for run lines. I think it's safer. Although, honestly, and I've had decent success in run lines this season. My run lines for baseball this year, I do have plus money on my run lines. I'll tell you right now how my run lines are. I believe I am up, and they are, because I'm going to write them down so I could have them for the next time. 95 and 96 plus 678 run lines. So I like run lines, although I have to say the old no at bat bottom 9 has been turning a little bit of profit for me in my personal life lately. Eric, drop like a 0.3 units, get back 0.8 or a 0.6. Uh, no, I understand if they cash, but the thing is, you have to cash. You need one to cash to get the money back. Stop you. The best same game parlay is no same game parlay. Yeah, I felt that. Like I didn't know he brought up the same game parlay, and again, that was I'm far back in the chat to where it is here. Josh Donaldson with a home run. So I feel bad about that, right? Because I'm not a same game parlay guy, and so I don't know. And I see like the boost on some of these games. I go Caesars, and I see like, oh, here's a same game parlay kind of stuff. I feel like they're going to offer you some boosted same game parlay, and they're going to offer whatever they have. That's a loser. That's an auto loser for me. I'm not doing it. In fact, whatever their boosted parlay is, I'm going to go opposite and make it a regular parlay, and probably go 3-0. Steve, hey Sean, how are you? Hey Steve. O's, Mariners, Phillies, Gassman over Case. I like them all. I'm not fat. I'm I'm not fat either. I'm pleasantly plump. Trying to get more hits than Detroit's minus 185. Should be an easy winner. I'm not fat. I don't know. I'm no genius. I will agree with that. Boston more hits over 175. See, I can't do these kind of things. Can you parlay these and just get rid of the juice? Like, yeah. Toronto get more hits. Boston get more hits, yes. How about you add in the Yankee game's off the board. Add in the maybe the Braves get more hits than, you know, this is where I think people fall in love with kind of parlay stuff because you take these crazy things that look so easy and should happen and roll them in. Ricketts, I'm not fat. That is a fat juice. Yeah, definitely fat juice there. George Wood, no way Yankees to win. They probably lose something like 3-2. Hit now. See, I could see them like for Cole first five. I could see. Now, obviously, they're up right now as we're speaking. Right, Cole should shut down this lineup. We've seen the Cubbies get stymied by good pitching. We've seen them lose a bet. I mean, I like the Cubs lineup. To me, that would be Culver Smiley, Cole clear edge. But at a 190, I don't want to be. Well, let's lay 190 with the Yanks. Hence, last night at 125, Yanks to win. Sure. Cole minus 110 to register to win today. Yeah, that's where I think. I don't say the chat's going, but for me here in the chat, that would probably be where I'd go as these lines start getting out of control, and then I just start piling up losses. I'm plus money dogs because I'm not laying 180, 160 run lines and minus 290s. So the losses will just compound to ridiculous numbers here for me. I'm not going to lie. That's just the way it'll be. I'm not taking huge fades like that. I'll have to look at a pitcher to win in the for the win, even up to like a 140 range, because the number's going to get really, really high in the next couple of weeks and for the rest of the season, for that matter. I'm not fat. Parlaying in with some UFC fights. So all good. There you go. That's the only way to do them. I can't tell you to play those 175s. Xerox says Belly auditioning for his next team. I like Belly. The guy's ruined my life the last couple of years, though, with MVP tickets. Stop Gio. Didn't Roy Halladay go down with a 10 ERA and end up winning a Cy Young? Did he that season? Possibly. T-Money. Are you still alive? Got sidetracked to see the Cubs down early, but they're hitting the ball. Are the Cubbies down? It is. Yeah, they are down. Look at this. A double by the way. We come here killing the guys, and the Yanks start hitting. Go figure. T-Money. Good grief. I see everyone spamming the Yankees scoring. Yep. Rob says Astros money line. Astros 12-2 after losing first 2-game series. I don't know about that. I think this. I said Seattle needed a sweep to save their season here or to really get it going. And I could see Houston kind of scuffling into the break here and dropping all these games. I mean, I got Framber. I got a Framber Cy Young. I don't know. I'm not running the bet Stros right now. T-Money, last look ahead until after our break. I know it'll be late. No, we'll do a look at. Yeah. Oh yeah, tonight is the last look ahead because it's home run. Day off on Monday with what's it? Home Run Derby, Hall of Fame game. See, I got football on my brain. Yeah, it'll be a crazy show tonight. I don't know. I'll probably wear a tank top or something. I don't know. I'll put a hat on. It'll be like a New Year's Eve party. Steven, stand at homer. Yanks usually win. Let's go, Yanks. Steven, cheering on the Yankees here. Mariners throws over to 7. I don't know about that one. I like the under. 2-0 Yanks. Nathan says 3-team parlays are mostly money lines for me unless I really like the run line. I don't. Again, I am not a parlay guy, and that's just me. Everyone, I know guys who just do parlays. I know guys who just do player props and over unders for different things. Can you make money? Sure, you can. Do most people? No. If you're good at it and you're disciplined, that's fine. I'm sure, and I know this. I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact, but I'm guessing. People don't come to my chat when I say, "Come on, stop at the parlays," because people like parlays. And again, I do the Tuesday teaser during football season because I know people like that kind of stuff. I don't condone that kind of stuff, but people enjoy it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Um, and again, you got you're laying 130, you got to win 60% to make money. I'm sorry, people leave. I want you. I'm just trying to give you my thoughts over betting for 30 freaking years. 35 years, 34 years. Eric, Yankees home run again. Another home. It's got to be the Donaldson homer. My guy Panger's here. Steve Bob Donaldson homer. Here it is. Yeah, if he's not hitting a homer, he's striking out. J Rock Donaldson gets his 14th homer. He's done for the next 14 games. That's it. You'll see. You won't hear it from Donaldson until like August 9th. Eric, Drew is in the blender. Guy throwing 75-mile knuckle curves. Hey, that's a nice little pitch, 75. If you're throwing a 97-mile-an-hour fastball or slider to offset that, that's a good pitch. J Rock, Yanks still can't hit. 2 hits, just happen to be homers. Well, I saw a double, so but you're right. Here's the thing with the Yanks. Homer. We'll see this game as a final. Say it ends like 4-2. Smiley gives up like 5 hits. You're like, dude, 5 hits and you lose the game. Like, he gave up 2 homers. It's crazy. Can't make a draw a walk. Why do MLB and NFL put games only on Amazon Prime? I have no idea. Steve. They're getting paid. They're getting money for that. They're getting money. Do you have Amazon Prime, Steve? Because my Sean Higgs page isn't monetized, which means I could just stream Amazon Prime live on the YouTube. We could watch games live if you need it. We'll do a whole live stream. Maybe I won't be chatting the whole time, but Michael A. Remember when LeMahieu was a daily leadoff hitter? He's been 7 now. Tells you all you need to know about the Yanks. Seriously, what is happening here? Taking the Brew Crew run line plus 157. I don't hate it, Steven. Michael A. Higgy in a wet t-shirt tank. There we go. You want to see my B cups? Eric, single bets with the most. I'm a single straight bet, side, total, run line, stuff like that. Singles. It is what it is, Eric. Now, I'm not. As I just said, you can win on parlays. Guys do it. I just don't come in and be like, let's do a bunch of parlays. See, Bob, what do you think? What do you think hits more, Rose money line or over 8? I would honestly, I wouldn't. I'd say either. I mean, do you want to take? I mean, Rose run line maybe against rookie pitcher who shut him down last time, possibly. Really, Cleveland no bottom 9 would where I want to go in any of those things. No bottom 9 minus 120. J Rock Gunnar Henderson over bases plus 120, but I got boosted in 150. There you go, Gunnar, huh? Old youngster starting to hit finally. Eric, soon MLB games will be in a rumble. Prime games are terrible. Yeah, I don't really come in watching the Thursday. I don't like Thursday night games anyway. So even opening game, Tigers, Lions and Chiefs. YouTube TV is gonna have Sunday ticket. I'm not buying Sunday ticket. I haven't had a Sunday ticket in about 20 years. J Rock with the money. Sunday YouTube. You like the YouTube? T Money. If you do a live stream of football, whatever, it'll be lit, especially for someone like me who's bending game before game, after the game. We'll see. Because as long as I'm not monetized, I can't get in trouble for copyright. Is that how it works? I don't know. J Rock Hicks, when's your first barbecue comp? Oh boy, I'm not good enough to barbecue. I mean, my family likes my barbecue, but I still have to season my smoking barrel. Apparently, I got to season up. Somebody said you put some wood chips in there, a little charcoal, put a pound of bacon strips in there and just let it cook. Season up the metal. Nathan, I hope Boston can pound those A's. You and me both, Nathan. You and me both. Sonny Gray is 35% hard hitter. Gray's pitching nice. He's solid, the guy. The Twins have the best pitching staff in baseball, statistically. All right. Hour and 45 minutes. Good grief, Charlie Brown. I'm out of here. Look headlines. Final episode before the break. Hope to see you